welcome to week 2 of our Advent devotionals. Week 2, the theme is love. John 3:16, one of the most famous passages in the Bible, says that God so loved the world that he gave. It was not the planet that he loved, it was you. When it says that God loved the world, it's talking about the people. And it was love that motivated him to come to earth and the reason that he would give himself for you. Love was the motivation to give because love gives. It's the nature of love to give. Love is not a taker. It is a giver, and God is love. Philippians 2 also talks about Jesus coming, setting aside his glory, laying out aside his glory. That's what happened in the incarnation, to be made in human likeness, to put on our flesh, for God to put on our flesh. He laid aside his godness, put on our humanity, and it says he emptied himself. He gave of himself completely to become our servant. That's crazy. But here's a wild question. Do you think Jesus lost anything by emptying himself? No, he lost nothing. It was his joy to do so because it's the nature of God, it's the nature of love to give. He lost nothing. It was his joy to give himself for us. And when we know Jesus, when we know that we are loved by Jesus, it's our joy to pour ourselves out on behalf of others because we know that we've been loved, because we know that we've been served by God himself. And that's the nature of Christmas as we look towards the incarnation. Christmas is a time of giving. We know that. But mainly we think in terms of giving stuff or doing stuff because that's what we're supposed to do at Christmas time. But I want to ask you this season, is it your joy? Is it your joy? I want to encourage you to refocus this season. First, make yourself the greatest gift to those around you. Not the stuff, not the doing, but you giving yourself on behalf of others should be your greatest gift to show Jesus to the world. And if in this season you find that serving others has become a burden, I want to encourage you to stop, take a step back, and figure out where you lost the joy of serving, the joy of serving others, the glory of emptying yourself like Jesus did. What you lost was the nature of love. And step back until you find that love again, because love loves to love. Love loves to give. If we attach some sort of expectation of return to it, we lose because and then it becomes a burden. And we miss the Spirit of Christ. We don't want to do that, do we? Jesus has come. His love for us is so big that he couldn't stand to stay away from us. That's what Advent is about. That the love of God compelled him to become God with us, to be with us. He can't stay away. He loves you that much. You, my friend, are loved by God. And as that love hits your heart this Christmas season, this Advent season, go and give yourself to love those around you. Happy Advent.